This is something I was irrationally really excited to get. Irrational because even though I got it at a good price, it's insane what these go for. In a minute here, we will put together the Starscream Starscream Skystriker. Ever since I learned that this existed, I started dreaming about having one to display on my flag. But we do have to talk about price here for a second. As anybody who's a 80s pop culture collector knows, they can really gouge us on some of these things that are clearly made just for aging, well, at this point, middle-aged kids. I've accepted that I overpay for certain things. When it comes to a G.I. Joe Skystriker, decoed like Starscream, I was always going to find a way to get my hands on one regardless. But even I have to take a step back and go, wow, this is getting a little out of hand, because these guys knew, sealed in the boxes that they were being sold in at San Diego Comic-Con a few years back. They are now going for anywhere between $400 and $600. And these things, unless I'm mistaken, were being sold for $50 at San Diego Comic-Con. That's just wrong, right? And I found a guy who was just selling the Skystriker without the box and without Cobra Commander, which does suck, but at a much discounted price, because it's just the jet, which is all I really wanted anyway, which is the only reason why I was able to get my hands on one. But man, the prices of some of these things has me kind of reassessing where I go from here as a collector, because I gotta cry uncle at some point. This might be where I cry that. But anyway. Since I don't have the Cobra Commander figure that comes with this, I just figured I'd throw my vintage one in there for comparison. And yeah, the Skystriker Starscream is as beautiful as I'd hoped. It's simple to put together and comes with a ton of stickers, a lot of which I am choosing to keep off, just because I don't really think it needs it. The cockpit is more detailed than the vintage one. I never had the reissue of the Skystriker. I'm assuming this is just sort of like a reissue of that with different paint apps. And one of the most satisfying feelings of any 80s toy is retracting the wings. It does have all the same missiles that the original Skystriker comes with. I didn't put any stickers on the missiles, because why? And just like with the original, these panels do come off. That was a missile falling off. There are no real surprises with this toy here, but that's not a bad thing. This doesn't need to be anything flashier than what it is. A G.I. Joe Skystriker painted up to be a Starscream, that's enough. Again, just the fact that this thing existed made it a necessity that I pick one up. It's not worth anywhere near the price people are asking for, but if you can, somehow, some way, find one for cheap, yeah, highly recommend this.